Thank you so much, Jillian Matundan. Everybody, please give it up for Jillian bringing us into the room with such beautiful music. I kind of didn't actually want to make that stop. I could have just sat there and rocked back and forth to that all day. Welcome, everybody, to today's Daily Antidote of Song. We are here on day 2023, which is just so crazy and wild, almost to the current year in days. And we're happy to be here for the last day of our partnership with the Washington Folk Festival and FSGW. And today, in fact, I am live from the festival here in the Washington Revels office. Can we all please give it up for Washington Revels for allowing me to be in this space today? And the festival is kicking off right now outside of these doors. And it's a really neat festival. There are 5 stages of music, and actually 3 of them are sponsored by different organizations with which I totally overlap. The Tacoma Park Folk Festival, the Richmond Folk Festival that I just came back from working at last weekend, and of course Carpe Diem Arts. So that's just an amazing sort of merging of amazing organizations that I love, and I'm super excited to be here today. In addition to having Jillian here right now in the room, who is performing at 5 o'clock on the Chautauqua stage here, there is so much going on at this festival that overlaps with the Daily Antidote. Spiros, who's performed with us on a couple of times, is going to be here with his group. And Maureen Undari from Sweater Set, who's been with us a couple of times, is going to be here. Charlie Pilzer, who's produced some of our events over at Tonal Park, is going to be here performing. And of course, Rainer Dean Band and Elsa Riveros, who joined us for this partnership week. But another really neat thing that's happening here this week, today, is a tribute to Joe Hickerson of the Library of Congress American Folklife Center. And Joe Hickerson also sang with us in this room, and I worked with him, and so we overlapped at the library for 10 years. Just died this past August, an amazing human being. So we're going to put in the link a chat for you to read more about him. And in the meantime, because there's so much going on in the world, I'm going to say one big broad hello. Hello, everybody out there. We're so glad you're here. That's the folks on Facebook, the folks on YouTube, all the folks in this room. I see at least 3 different countries right now. I see a whole mess of states across the US. So excited that you guys are all here. And please stick around for more personalized goodbyes, because we will be hanging out in the room here afterwards for a minute. Let's all please give it up for Jillian Matundan. Jillian, I think maybe
Hi.
you've sung with us like 3 times before. I can't quite remember.
I think this is my third,
This is your
actually.
third. Nice.
Maybe or fourth? I don't know at this point.
All right. I don't know either, but I'll check while you're singing. Welcome
Okay.
back to Daily Antidote. Would you mind letting us know what you're gonna sing and
Sure.
and teach us our part? And we can't wait to sing along with you.
Sure. So, you might recognize this. So, I actually my daytime job is in the labor movement, and so this is an important song for me. We're gonna sing "Union Maid" by Woody Guthrie. But I did change. There is the third verse, if you know the original third verse, is really interesting. So somebody updated it back. I don't even know when, but it was a woman named Nancy Katz updated the third verse. So we're gonna go ahead and do that version. The rest of it's Woody's. So the chorus goes, "Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union till the day I die." Pretty simple, right? We'll do that a couple times. So here's how it goes. Let's see. There once was a Union maid. She never was afraid of goons and ginks and the company finks and the deputy sheriffs who made the raid. She went to the Union Hall when a meeting it was called, and when the Legion boys come round, she always stood her ground. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union till the day I die. This Union maid was wise to the tricks of company spies. She couldn't be fooled by a company stool. She'd always organize the guys. She always got her way. When she struck for better pay, she showed her card to the National Guard, and this is what she'd say. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. A woman's struggle is hard, even with a union card. She's got to stand on her own 2 feet and not be a servant of the male elite. It's time to take a stand. Keep working hand in hand. There's a job that's gotta be done and a fight that's gotta be won. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. Feel good? We'll do it one more time. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. Yeah.
Woo! Thank you so much, Jillian, for the song, for thinking of bringing that song,
Oh, of
and also
course.
for the labor work that you do in your day job.
Thank you.
Is there something you can tell us about that really quick, or is that like probably not what you're talking
No,
about?
I mean, I'm happy to just say that I've been I work for one of the largest labor unions in the country, and it's been a real honor to be there for 20 years. So, the work that is happening out there right now is really important. Yesterday was really important for so many people, and you know, and to those federal folk out there who are working without pay right now, right, and the folks who are not working at all. I thought this was a good song to bring up. For
Beautiful.
obvious reasons, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much. Yesterday's No Kings rallies were really inspiring. I walked down from where I was in DC all the way down past the rally and saw all of the signs. And we actually found signs that people had already disposed of. So we picked them up and carried them and waved them all around. And some of the signs were just so brilliant, so really on target. And what was really also really, I thought, inspiring was there wasn't a lot of hatred or aggression in the signs. They were really just sort of peaceful and asking for change about the things that matter the most. And so that was a really impressive thing to be around. As I was walking around at the festival, I walked by some guy who was playing his guitar who turned out to be Lilo Gonzalez. So yeah, that was kind of exciting. And Lilo, who by the way sings in here with us. So, yeah, it's a really important time in the world. I'm curious, Jillian, whether or not you are the only person working in your particular labor place who also sings labor songs, or is that like so commonplace?
No, I mean, I think that, well, I'm the only one who's out and performing, I think, in my workplace, but there's other people who perform. I don't know. I think we all at some point pick up a union song to sing. But I do know that, one of the great traditions of folk music, right, is to be the power of the people and the voice of the people. And so, Woody, not many people did it better than Woody or Pete, but I do think that, you know, it's amazing to me how much of this is still relevant, right? As I was thinking about what to do, it's that whole she'd show her card to the National Guard, right? Like I'm like, you're kidding me.
Right?
Yeah, right. And finding that other third verse was also helpful. The original third verse talks about like the ladies' auxiliary and how you should marry a union man, and I thought, well, we can update that. Um, so
Beautiful.
and many have since. But I do think that this is one of those things where it's important for us to sing these songs over and over and over again because I think we've been removed from the struggle in some ways, but we're right back at it. So
Yeah,
it felt right for today.
beautiful. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
of course.
Yeah, a really, really good time to be thinking about labor issues amongst all the other issues.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's interesting, that National Guard line, which I didn't even click into. And of course, the National Guard are all over the place here in
Hmm.
DC. And it's a time. It's a time, and there's backward steps, and there's images or things that we don't generally associate with being here in this country. And we have to be vocal. We have to be verbal. We have to sing louder than we sang yesterday. And so that's kind of our job right now. Um, So, anything, Jillian, that you'd like to say more about either Woody Guthrie or about the song?
No, I think it speaks for itself, and I think, and I see this, I see folks saying, like that they sang it, and it seems updated. Honestly, all the lyrics are the same from 1940, except for that third verse, which came sometime during the feminist movement. There was no year attached to it, and when I looked at different options for lyrics, they also, they did a 90th anniversary. I think it was a Pete Seeger 90th birthday thing,
Hmm.
and
Yep.
there's a if you Google this song, you'll find a YouTube version of this with like Billy Bragg and Dar Williams and the Mammals and a few other people. It's really great. But I would also say they had like Dar sings the third verse, and it's a totally different version of it too. So it's sort of an updated version. It feels like everybody's taken that third verse and been like, we can tweak that. But that's otherwise it's a little. I don't know whether it's good or bad that the rest of it is still from 1940, right? So,
Right.
the fights are sort of circular these days, right? So I feel like maybe it's just a good reminder that we still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, so that's so interesting. We don't know if it's good or bad. So of course, it's bad that the issues are still around and that we're still having to struggle against the same stuff. And on the
Yeah,
other hand, it's really good to be connected with our history.
yeah.
So, some of the signs yesterday were saying no king since whatever, I guess 1776, and so really, it is a really good way to look back and see ourselves as part of a cycle, not anything particular. Uh, there's nothing particularly special about us in this fight any more than anyone who's ever been in this fight. And so I think that's an important thing to remember.
I would
So,
also just very quickly say, so I was in Europe last week, and I was in Germany, and I think that was a really interesting an interesting perspective to see a country that has been through some of the worst, and how they've not bounced back necessarily, but how they're still standing, and they're really committed to not ever going back, and I feel like it was a really important perspective to have in this time, and to come back to this weekend was really interesting because I was also trying not to read too much news while I was there, and it was
right.
impossible.
Yeah.
But way different news over there. They actually tell the news over there, which was interesting. So
Wait, now that's discussion number two. We have to go another 20
sure,
minutes just talking about that. Okay.
we
Um,
could.
yeah, I know we could. Okay, so I'm thank you again. So grateful for your presence here in this room and in the Daily Antidote song in general. And of course, today here at the festival. So Jillian is performing at 5 p.m. on the Chautauqua stage, which is sponsored by none other than Carpe Diem Arts. So for anybody in the DMV, everybody who's not in the DMV and not coming to hear Jillian at 5 p.m. with me, make a sad face, please.
Oh.
Yeah, I
I-
know.
I'll
We're
try to
gonna
I'll
miss
try to make
you
it
all.
worth your while. Yeah, I'll try to make it good.
Maybe I'll film a tiny little bit and show you guys tomorrow. Um, so yeah, actually, just an aside, but that Pete Seeger 90th birthday celebration, I was actually at, and I remember,
Oh,
yeah, it was unbelievable.
so good, so good.
Unbelievable. Yeah. All right. So Jillian, we're gonna sing it again. I
Yep.
just want to again tell everybody, please join us here. If you're in the DMV area, come find me today, and I might be missing for about an hour in the middle, but the rest of the time I'll be here, and I'd love to see you all in person.
Yeah, and come find me. I'll be wandering around. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, let's sing it again.
Yeah. So let's see. There once was a union maid. She never was afraid of goons and ginks and company finks and the deputy sheriffs who made the raid. She went to the union hall when a meeting it was called, and when the Legion boys come round, she always stood her ground. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. This union maid was wise to the tricks of company spies. She couldn't be fooled by a company stool. She'd always organize the guys. She always got her way. When she struck for better pay, she'd show her card to the National Guard, and this is what she'd say. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union day I die. A woman's struggle is hard, even with a union card. She's got to stand on her own 2 feet and not be a servant of the male elite. It's time to take a stand, keep working hand in hand. There's a job that's gotta be done and a fight that's gotta be won. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. One more time, come on. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. Yeah. More collective action, everybody.
More collective action, everybody. And of course, within the collective action is where we find the collective joy right now. And so it's the best place to show up. So thanks for showing up here. Thanks for showing up in general at all of the different things that you're all attending out there in the world. Thanks for making the big noise and making the good trouble. And let's give it up again for Jillian Matundan.
Thank you all.
Yep, Jillian, we're looking forward to having you here later today, and I'm so excited that I'm going to finally get to meet you in person.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
Always great to be with everybody too. So thank you again for having me.
Thanks, Jillian. All right, so I'm going to let you go because I know you need to actually get on the road to get here for your sound check. So let's everybody wave goodbye to Jillian. We'll see you in a bit.
We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. All right, can we all please give it up for Washington Revels? I will say the director of Revels drove quite a ways to let me into this office today to be able to stream live from here. So I want to thank Curtis so much for his great contribution today. Revels as a whole is another organization working in the force of good. And so much needed organization here in the DC area like Carpe Diem Arts. Let's give it up for Carpe Diem Arts, keeping this going day after day after day after 2022 days. Or is it, yeah, was it 22? I think so. Anyway, and I want to thank Aaron coming in from Brooklyn, New York, running tech for us today. Thank you so much, Aaron. And Athena, and Aaron's actually been a Washington Rebels person since, I don't know, I think before birth. Athena in Brooklyn, thank you so much for being here today, also helping running tech. And Candace in LA, thank you so much for being here today running tech. And let's say goodbye to everybody in the room. Please, everybody, help me look at everybody. And if folks want to stay after for a little chat, I do have some time, and I welcome hearing from all of you. So Mabel and the Bears bouncing around in Massachusetts, and Bob over there in the background, maybe. Neil in Boston, Massachusetts, thanks for being here with us. Susan in Cincinnati, thank you so much. Annette in California, thank you so much. Gracie in Texas. Trish coming in from Victoria, British Columbia. Laris in the UK, Sue in Seattle, Linda coming in from Concord, Massachusetts, Marion in Brighton, UK, Hoda in British Columbia, Cricket in Maryland, David and Elsie in Oakland, and Bob in Albany, New York, Julie in Ontario, Canada, Linda coming in from Orcas Island, Sarah coming in from Texas, Linda in California, Nan in Michigan, Deli in Maryland. I saw you dancing, Deli. That was beautiful. Diana in British Columbia, Gary in Massachusetts. I hope you're feeling okay. You look like you are maybe lying down. And Aloysius in Massachusetts. And let's see where it's Page 2, Louise in Devon, UK. Thank you so much for being here today. Storm in Massachusetts. Tony coming in from San Jose, California. Kat in Vermont. Carolyn in Boise, Idaho. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Elizabeth in California, Nancy in Washington State, Curly Tops in Vermont, Lynn in Connecticut, Carol in Connecticut, the creator of the Magical History Sheet, and Ray, that's my mom, coming in from New Jersey. Thanks, Mom. And actually, we're going to just hold 1 minute so we can say hello while we say goodbye to Jamie Dundas. Everybody wave to Jamie Dundas. He hasn't been in the room with us for a while. So glad to know you're doing well out there, Jamie, and that you're back in here with us. We've missed you, and we're glad you're here to sing along with us. So we're going to stick around for some after chat. Everybody on the live stream, thanks so much for being here, and please feel free to pop into the room. You can go to the Carpe Diem Arts Daily Antidote of Song webpage and click on Join Us in the virtual room. Thanks so much, gang. Lots of love. See you all tomorrow right here on the new. I forgot to say who's tomorrow. All right, wait, and I also have to say cards. So now it was goodbyes and not goodbyes. So we've got these magical, amazing cards that we are giving away if you make a donation $28 or more in the US and $33 or more outside of the US. And we'll ship these cards to you by the beginning of December. And of course, if you can donate more, please do. And thank you so much, everybody, for all of the orders that have already come in. It's a really huge help. And we are really at a time right now where the fundraising is becoming more and more important, and our ability to continue to attract people and to attract finance donors and funders is super key right now. So thank you so much, everybody, for taking part in that. And the other little thing I'm going to share, if I can figure out where I am, is I'm going to let everybody know what we are doing this coming week. It's going to be a great week here in the Daily Antidote Song as we continue to celebrate October. Matt Watroba coming in from Michigan. We haven't sung with Matt in a while. Can't wait to see him. Nicholas Williams, also haven't sung with Nicholas in a while, coming in from Quebec. He is one of the members of Gentil Quorum, which includes also Jan Falquet, who does sing in here also. Audrey Jaber coming in from California on Wednesday. New to us, Sarah Godwin Murdoch coming in on Thursday from Pennsylvania. And we're looking forward to meeting her and learning all the stuff that she's doing in the world. Zoe Mulford coming in on Friday from the UK. Saturday the 25th is going to bring us actually a Bob Franke song to honor the recent passing of Bob Franke. And on Sunday, the 26th, Melissa James is going to close out our week. So please do join us this week in the Daily Antidote Song for more singing. And now, a for real goodbye. All right. And of course, folks in the room can